Love is no one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give it.
Hey guys, so I'm bringing to you guys today a full face of One Size Beauty. So guys, I have prepped my skin using my Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, seeing that I don't think One Size Beauty has come out with any skincare properties as yet other than primer. So I'll be taking my One Size Beauty primer, and this is Cure the Sweat. This one is like my holy grail at the moment. I've used it 4 times, and trust me when I say this makes your makeup last a very long time. Not that I usually had a big problem with it lasting, but I really do love the thought behind this product. So I'm gonna use this amount. I'm just gonna make sure that's evenly blended in the skin so it does not crumble. And it feels so nice on the skin. So it does indicate me to wait a minute before applying anything on top of it. So that is what I'm going to do. And then the next thing that I will apply is the foundation. Now, I'm not sure if I did a video on this already. Not quite sure. But I'm going to go in with my One Size Beauty foundation. Now this foundation is in the shade Dark 2. I believe this foundation is like my summer shade, but I do like how it all comes together after applying everything to the face. So once again, this is in the shade Dark 2. Now this foundation is full coverage. It is a lovely foundation. Like, I would re-up on this foundation, and it's basically on the finishing. Unfortunately though, this foundation comes in roughly 18 shades, but once you found your shade, I believe, well, I don't have my perfect shade because this, as I said, is my summer shade, but once you found your perfect shade, you will love the feel, the coverage, and I believe the price point is almost on the high-end spectrum, because I think it's roughly £35 for this foundation, but I'm sure I did not get this at full price. Most of the time when I'm buying products, I wait for sale. And this foundation goes a very long way. I'm not sure if it's showing on camera on how warm this foundation is looking on my skin when it all comes together. The next thing that I'm going to take is my One Size Beauty concealer, and this shade is Medium Dark 3. This concealer is very lightweight, and I think it's medium to full coverage. Now I'm going to blend out the concealer. How do I feel a hair on my skin? And this concealer is very easy to blend out, as you can see. I think I'm gonna go in with one more coat under my under eye. Just because using 2 coats at this point comes very naturally. Like, I can't do my makeup without going in with 2 coats at this point. It's a habit. And most of the time I go in with 2 different type of concealers, or I have a concealer that is a bit brighter than the one that I applied initially. So I'm going to take back the brush that I used to apply my foundation, just to go around the edges to blend that out, to make sure everything is seamlessly blended in, so we don't have any harsh lines. Just like so. Just look at that already. Look at my skin. I'm loving that for me so far. So I would consider this concealer to me to be a 7.5 out of 10. I don't gravitate to this concealer very much, but also this concealer is halfway or almost finished at this point. At the same time, because I do tend to mix it with other concealers. What I'm going to do is take my One Size Beauty setting powder, and I love this powder. Now this powder is in the shade Translucent. When I tell you this is one of my top 5 setting powders, I mean it. Like, this is my second one, because the first one that I purchased was a mini size one, because that's all I could get my hands on in the UK. So I think this did manage to reach on the site very late, and every time I wanted it, it was always out of stock. So I finally got my hands on the bigger size, and when I tell you I'm in love, I bought 2 of the mini ones. That just goes to show how much I love this powder. By the way, this is what it looks like. I think he has a powder puff, but I don't own it because I'm not going to pay an arm and a leg for a powder puff, to be honest. So this is the Trigwell one from TikTok shop. And I think you can purchase this also on Sephora UK. So I'm just going to apply this on my lid and also on the areas that I've applied concealer. Just look how airbrushed my skin is looking. I will just pat that in until everything is blended out smoothly. Before I go in with any more of my One Size Beauty products, I do love to go in with my all over powder. So I've tried to get my hands on the One Size Beauty all over setting powder, but unfortunately the Sephora UK is far out of my reach, and I'm not trekking my way for right now anyways, unless I'm nearby to purchase that. So I'm just going to go in with my all-time favorite Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, and this one is in the shade number 4. I just like to use this to just go all over the face with a big fluffy brush. Now that that's completed, the next step I'm going to take is my One Size Beauty powder bronzer, and this is the Bronze and Sculpt Trio, and this is in the shade Dark. Now this is what it looks like in the inside. Beautiful colors. And the first shade that I'm going to take is this one to shape the letter 3 basically on my face. And then I'm going to use this top one, which is a bit lighter, on my nose. Okay, so I thought I was recording me doing my nose, but I'll just take you guys through the step of what I was doing. So I took this shade right here, which I mentioned earlier, and then I just applied it right here using my P. Louise brush in F21, which is an angled brush, and I just did like this, and then I blended it in my crease just for an easy eye look. It does give the eyes a bit of dimension. So now that that's completed, I'm going to take my One Size Beauty cheek clapper, and this is the 3D blush trio. To be honest, I've never used, and I just digged into it, used the cream before, or which to be honest I should have done in this video, but I'm going to swatch it for you guys for those who are wondering what it looks like. And it's a very pigmented, and this is basically what it looks like. Very pigmented. That is just one swatch. I typically just use the middle shade only, and sometimes if I want a bit of glow, I top it up with this. So this is basically what it looks like. And I'm just going to take the blush and I'm just going to apply it right here. The powder blush is very pigmented, by the way. If you didn't know, now you know. It is very pigmented. A little bit goes a very long way. And I'm just blending the edges out using my powder puff. Use this shade right here so you guys can see what it looks like on top of the blush. So I'm going to take this shade right here, I'm just gonna pop this like so, just to give that nice glow. And that's basically, I think, a majority of the products that I do own from One Size Beauty. What I'm going to do is finish the rest of my face. That simply is the lashes, setting my face, and putting on some lipstick for you guys to see the final result. So guys, I am back with the final look. I'm looking gorgeous. Now, after watching this video, if you guys are planning to pick up any of these products, you can definitely purchase it on Sephora UK site for these products. Now they do free delivery over £20 on these products. Now this is in a middle range high-end products, so therefore you will definitely get free delivery even on one product. Hopefully the UK actually does VIP sale like the US, so you can definitely get deals on Sephora UK. And right now in America, they're having sales, so it would be bad if the UK doesn't have sale too. Now, products that I would highly recommend from One Size Beauty is basically everything that I've applied today. Now, the one thing, you know what? Take that back. The one thing that I am not head over heels for is the concealer. The concealer, I don't know why. I'm just not head over heels for it. But if you're someone that likes light to medium coverage, you can definitely go for that concealer. But everything else is a plus in my books. Anyways, that is me finished rambling about this brand. I do hope to see you guys very soon. Bye, until next time.